After the very unfortunate fall of Sega with their Dreamcast in 2001, a console that was sorely underappreciated, by the way, Sega's poster boy Sonic the Hedgehog made his way to the Nintendo Game Boy Advance, and in that same year the very first Sonic Advance released. Sonic Advance was also the first Sonic game on a Nintendo console, and the game used to celebrate Sonic's 10th anniversary. Kind of ironic really that Sonic, which was created to compete with Mario and Nintendo itself, would end up celebrating its 10th year on a Nintendo console. The usual story applies. Dr. Robotnik is trying to take over the world and get the Chaos Emeralds, so Sonic, Tails, Knuckles and Amy set out to stop him. Sonic Advance sold 1.21 million copies, making it one of the best-selling Game Boy Advance games ever, and it was received incredibly positively. I personally think it's really good, with a cool art style, animations and level design, plus the ability to unlock and play as the other three characters as you play the game adds to replayability, playing through it as other characters. There are 6 zones split between 2 acts apiece, giving you 12 levels. There's also the Chow Garden where you can raise a Chow if you want to, kind of like a Tamagotchi thing. I never did, but you can, it's there. The following year, Sonic Advance 2 released, and is the one I picked up first, to be honest, and it's a beast of a sequel, being received again incredibly positively at the time, being 7 zones long this time, levels 6 times larger due to the fact that they sped up the overall game, feeling that Sonic, at the end of the day his slogan is "gotta go fast." Cream the Rabbit, a new character which Sonic Advance 2 introduces, was originally designed for Sonic Heroes, but is one of the 5 playable characters in Sonic Advance 2. Amy is an unlockable character again in this game, but you unlock her once that you've beaten the game, so you still get to play as her, but she's the one that's unlocked after beating it. There's also so much to unlock by collecting all 7 Chaos Emeralds, including a secret alternate final act, the Chow Garden, which includes several minigames and improvements over the first games. You unlock the ability to listen to specific music and unlock a boss rush mode, all of which would be paid for DLC in this day and age. Each character also has a special ability this time, and the gameplay is vastly improved and so much fun to play. I played this game a lot back in the day and just kept working towards getting those Chaos Emeralds, unlocking everything, and because you had to unlock the Chow Garden in this game, I don't think I ever got to play it because it was quite intense. I was an early teenager, I was all pumped up on hormones and stuff, I didn't have time for that crap. However, then in 2004, Sonic Advance 3 was released and adopted more of a slower gameplay model like the first game, but with terrible level design. There's also a team-up mechanic where the AI or friend can join you on levels, and 2-player focused game modes like racing and Chow collecting. It was received well, but not as well as the first 2, and in my opinion, Sonic Advance 2 is the best in the trilogy, just taking everything about the first Sonic Advance and improving and adding to it. The third one just feels, unfortunately, like it's just tacked on and takes away more than it adds. There's no new characters to play as and unlock, there's nothing to unlock once the game is beaten, to be honest. Although for the true ending you do need to collect all 7 Chaos Emeralds. That's it. There's 7 zones like the second game, and Sonic Advance 3 is also the final game in the Sonic series to use the Dreamcast era voice actors, which is such a shame. Overall, the Sonic Advance trilogy, especially the first 2, definitely the second one, are some of the best Sonic games of the 2D era. Although in my opinion the third game is a bit wank, it's still good in some ways and worth a playthrough. The games are worth picking up physically if you can find them, they're not too expensive, and you could even, emulate them if you want to. I may or may not have done that, but that's it. If you haven't given the Sonic Advance trilogy a go, please do, you are missing out, and thank you very much for watching this retrospective. I'll see you soon.